Real leaders don't need the spotlight. They hand it over with love, with grace, with quiet strength. True leadership isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's not about being admired. It's about having the emotional intelligence to know. Building people is the ultimate goal of leadership. You don't inspire people by showing them how powerful you are. You inspire them by revealing how powerful they are. Think about it. The greatest leaders don't stand tall so others feel small. They kneel beside you and remind you that you were always capable. You just forgot, or maybe no one ever told you. Real leadership is more like gardening than commanding. The seed already holds everything it needs to become a towering tree. The gardener doesn't inject greatness into the seed. They simply give it what it needs: sunlight, water, soil, and space. The same goes for people. You can't lead them by force, you lead by faith. You don't impose your will on others, you help them uncover theirs. The best leaders don't need to impress you. They don't chase followers, applause, or attention. They don't micromanage. They don't manipulate. They empower. They trust. They listen. They believe. And most importantly, they make you believe in yourself. That's the quiet magic of leadership. It's not about how many people follow your orders, it's about how many people rise in your presence. Not because you carried them, but because you taught them how to carry themselves. The goal isn't to build a fan base, it's to build a force, not to be worshipped, but to awaken others. When you lead with compassion, you build loyalty. When you lead with humility, you build trust. When you lead by lifting others, you build legacy. You can build empires by being powerful, but you build a movement by building people. And when people are built, when they grow into their voice, their worth, their strength, they build empires of their own. They carry the torch forward. They pass on the ripple of belief. And that ripple, that unseen wave of self worth you triggered, will outlive your title, your trophies, even your name. So here's the real question: who made you believe in yourself more deeply? Who saw the potential in you before you saw it in yourself? And now, who will you do that for? Because in the end, leadership isn't about being remembered, it's about leaving people better than you found them, more confident, more certain, more themselves. That is your real power. That is leadership.